Hi, friends. I'm Webmaster Chris Heidlebaugh with Colorado Web Impressions, where we help Colorado small businesses just like yours succeed online. And in this video, I want to talk to you about our Colorado SEO, or also known as Colorado Search Engine Optimization Services. Now, to be honest, this three-letter word is one of the most abused and just controversial kind of services and topics out there. You know, you might have yourself have gotten those emails that says, "Hey, dear sir or ma'am or business owner, we've gone to your website and we can help you with all these different things." And it just never really turns out to make sense, right? You call them or nobody answers or nobody ever responds, or it's just somebody selling for somebody else and they really don't even know what's going on, right? You have to then tell them your website, and it's just, unfortunately, it's just not the ideal situation. And so it's one of those things that, for us, being a local agency here in Colorado, we know the cities and the towns. And so when we're looking at Colorado SEO, we're looking at where's your target demographic. And so for an example, if you have your target demographic and target audience is in Colorado Springs, then we're going to look at Colorado Springs SEO. If it's in Denver, it's going to be Denver SEO. And you might say, well, come on, Chris, like what's the difference between Colorado Springs SEO, Denver SEO? What's the difference? Well, a lot of it comes down to keywords and phrases. For an example, if you're looking for a Denver plumber, you don't expect to find a Pueblo plumber, right? Just like if you're looking for a restaurant in Fort Collins, you wouldn't expect to get results for a restaurant in Colorado Springs. And this is where local SEO and organic SEO and these different things make a difference. So as you're looking for a local Colorado SEO agency or firm to work with, what are some things that should make a difference? Well, for us, one thing is that really matters a lot to us is, again, we are local, but also we have month-to-month services. So you don't have to worry about, signing a year-long contract or anything like that. We want to work with you, day in and day out and earn your business every single month. And we're very blessed to have clients who've worked with us for 10 or 15 years. And it really turns into one of those things that, we get to know you. We get to know your family, your business, your staff, your employees, whatever. And we get to just feel your pain points, to, celebrate those wins with you. And it's one of those things that we really, just care about you. And as we've seen in 2020, a lot of things can really change. So when we work with you on a month-to-month basis, not only are we saying that, hey, we want to earn your business, but we're also saying, hey, if something comes up, like you don't have to feel like the stress of, hey, I signed this big long contract with somebody, right? And you can also know that we have a one company promise. So when we're working with you, you don't have to also worry about that we're working with your competitor, which happens quite a bit. Agencies will work with your competitor or other people, just, they don't care. They just, as long as you have a heartbeat and a credit card, they'll work with anybody. So for us, being local, working month to month, and simply just promising to you that we're going to work with you directly and with you only in your service area and in your industry, it's a big deal. And so it does take a little bit of time for SEO to kind of kick in, depends on where you're at. If you have a new business, it might take a little bit of time to get going. If you have an existing business, it could be, hey, when's the last time you had SEO perform? SEO is really not a set it and forget it kind of task. It's something you really got to work on all the time. And so your SEO situation might be different than somebody else's, but it's also at the same time, we want to be very transparent upfront with you. So we show our pricing on, our pricing page and on our SEO pages to show you what the starting basic, SEO kind of costs. So that way you have an idea. So we don't want to turn into a commodity, but we do want to share with you our pricing so we can be transparent and honest. That way we can save you a little more time instead of this email game of, hey, tell me about your website and okay, we'll get back to you, and then back and forth. You can say, okay, hey, look, this is the price it should start out at. This is what I have been paying, so we know where we're at, right? So I do hope this kind of makes sense. And so if you do need help getting more leads through Google, more lead generation, working on your Google My Business, or maybe even SEO and social media, and maybe even, website maintenance, definitely let us know. You can give us a call or fill out one of our contact forms. And thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, I do hope that you'll find success online, offline, and in your life. God bless.